Hey, and good morning. Let's get you quickly a few cards to get you through this day. Well, I don't want to start with fucking 5 of cards. It's not a very good start. Right, okay, let me just quickly get these few, and that's it, because we haven't got a lot of time. High Priestess on the bottom. We take it into consideration. So, 5 of Cups came out first, followed by the Empress, 7 of Pentacles, and the Judgment with the 9 of Wands. So, and that High Priestess on the bottom. So I feel with this energy, you have done crying here. You know, there might be still some kind of element of missing out on something, or you feel like, you know, like an element of regret. But it feels like with the 7 of Pentacles, like, you know, you're picking yourself up from that. You feel like, you know, it did hurt you, like with this 9 of Wands, it did cause you a little bit of distress, and make you maybe right now, like, you know, like with this high fences, like, you know, you have high defenses at the moment, but with the High Priestess, oh, Queen of Swords is showing here. Oh my god, 9 of Wands on the bottom as well. Knight of Wands, I said. So wow, this is like a very big energy of leveling up and waking up again, that, you know, fire inside of yourself. This is definitely, and obviously have an Empress, Queen of Swords, and High Priestess coming out. So most likely this message is going to be for my Divine Feminines. Those of you who had some kind of a bigger wake-up call as well. Maybe you, like with this 5 of Cups, you have been crying over someone, like, you know, because I feel like a big element of disappointment in this energy in here. You have been disappointed, you have been let down, and it feels like, you know, you have been probably left, you know, all to yourself to you know, pick all these pieces together and build yourself back up. But I feel like you get into this stage, like you're looking at the 4 of Swords as well. So I feel like, you know, you might be currently as well at that stage of rest. And also what came through, that, you know, whatever situation and this person that, you know, they caused you a lot of grief. They caused you a lot of heartbreak, but not intentionally. That's what I'm kind of feeling. It's something to do with, because yeah, I'm looking at him being turned back. So I feel like somebody turned your back on you, and that really hurt you, like without explanation, without sort of, you know, any sort of communication, without closing. You know, when you've got this sort of unfinished business feeling, and also like being left hanged up because maybe you didn't have like a proper closure, and maybe it felt like there was something deeper going on. Yeah, looking at the High Priestess again, there was something deeper going on between you two. It feels like a lot of you in here, like, you know, had a very big struggle with letting it go, with letting this person go. Like, you're looking at the King of Pentacles as well here, and King of Swords, and Page of Cups. So I feel like, you know, you probably seen this person as someone worth investing your energy, and you've seen that person as someone with whom you want to build. But I feel like, you know, but yeah, oh my god, but we have a Page of Cups. So so you kind of seen them as somebody trustworthy, you know, with this King of Swords, and somebody that, you know, is stable and grounded with this King of Pentacles. But in reality, you know, it feels like they acted a little bit more in the energy of the Page of Cups. So whatever they delivered, whatever they came forward with, was more in the like a lower vibration offering. Like, you know, this is something small. This is like a smaller offer. This is not somebody who is sure of themselves. Yeah, what's come through as well. Like, you know, with the Page of Cups, this is somebody who is like a bit goofy, not sure. Yes, I like you, but I don't know, like, you know, how to approach you. I don't know what to do. It's like a shyness coming through with this person. So I feel this might as well be the reason for them to sort of withdraw. So this 4 of Swords and this 5 of Cups, I feel, like, you know, with all these kings coming out now. So I feel this might refer to them as well, regretting how cold they were towards you, and I feel like might cause them as well a bit of distress and pain. So I feel what's coming through strongly as well is that they have removed themselves from your life, thinking that they not good enough. Yeah, there's like this fucking pettiness coming through with this as well. That, you know, that they're not good, or maybe like a low self-esteem as well. So they decided to withdraw themselves because you're looking at that Queen of Swords again. So you might have said something to them, or you might have been brutally honest about how you feel and how you actually feel about their distance, and about they hiding really. But having these two coming out together. So I feel this refers, whenever I see these two cards coming out together, that tend to refer to people who have really good conversations, people whose communication style is very much the same, people who can fucking talk for hours. So I feel you had that with that person. So this is like a confirmation of like, you know, to define the connection and for you to know who that could be. And also with this King of Pentacles, so this is somebody who is good with money, somebody who works hard. And yeah, also the Seven of Pentacles, maybe they are currently like in a process of building something, like, you know, so that might be somebody who has just started like a business, or somebody who started like a different job that they're trying to sort of still get themselves skilled in. And yeah, and I feel this heavy energy refers to them at the moment. They are not okay with, yeah, they're definitely not okay with losing you. Because with this Nine of Wands, I feel like there is, yeah, there is a huge amount of passion for you. But I feel like, yeah. And also with this High Priestess, there's something to do with dreams and communication outside of 3D. Well, I'm really strongly feeling with this. So you might find yourself, especially if you are tuned in yourself, you might find yourself to be having conversations with them literally in your head, which might fucking make you feel like you are absolutely crazy. Three of Cups though, and King of Cups. Oh my god, so we've got 3 kings at this stage. So, you know, we've got all 3 elements. So we've got air, we've got earth, and now we've got water. But this is somebody like with this King of Cups. So I feel this is somebody who's got a very big heart. And I feel in a big sense, they had some very strong feelings for you. But yeah, 5 of Pentacles I'm looking at. Oh my god. I was supposed to just draw a few cards. It was supposed to be a short reading. Like, what the hell? Like, why can't I just do a short little message? But no, I'm going to have to wrap it up. So, quickly, because the last 2 cards I'm seeing, Spirit, please can you just not show me anymore? So with the 3 of Cups, so this feels like there's some kind of interference of something, or maybe the person in here has still been, you know, mixed up with other people. There was just so much confusion that they decided to, you know, put themselves out. You know, they just decided to withdraw themselves from any emotions, from any kind of, you know, dealing with any people. This is like an isolation card as well. So they put themselves in that isolation, and also having all of these because of, you know, feeling a bit wounded and feeling like, you know, they haven't got that strength to deal with that situation. But look what fucking came out. Last one. So with this, with the Ace of Cups, Sun, 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortunes, this is like a big turnaround, and somebody realizing that, you know, you were their happiness, you were their sunshine, you were their everything, really. And I feel with this Ace of Cups, they will come in again with some sort of love offer. This isn't over for a lot of you. This isn't fucking over. And yeah, and I feel like they want to come in and build with you properly, and they want the family with you as well with this 10 of Pentacles. And with the Page of Pentacles, they're going to apologize for how they treated you. Not so much like, you know, how they treated you, or how they left you in that cold, left you without any explanation. But I feel it's a lot to do with being heavily overwhelmed. You're dealing here with somebody who is, you know, rather sensitive, and somebody who, you know, struggles to find their ways of dealing with things. And that comes from the fact of their isolation. You know, the more you isolate yourself, the more you're not dealing with things, the more difficult it's going to become to deal with them. Like, you know, then you become uncomfortable living in that comfort zone, and you live in thinking that, you know, by pushing everything away, everything's gonna go away. It's not gonna go away. You have to eventually come around to it. And I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, they are coming around to it right now. They're coming around to, you know, gather themselves up, because like I said, they are still not over. They're still holding on to you. There's this Devil as well, which can be a very holding on to energy, and also, like, you know, this attraction comes through with that. And then putting up defenses, I see the 7 of Wands, but I feel like these defenses are going to be in. And also the Sun, I feel, refers to this summertime. So either this month or next month, you might finally hear something from them, or there might be some kind of, not so much like hear from them, but there might be some sort of action as well, like, you know, yeah, looking at the Knight of Wands again. So they might finally be strong enough to take some action, move towards you, say sorry, because they fucking, oh yeah, Nine of Swords. Yeah, but they really in their head about it all. And I feel like they're really working on the ways of coming forward and explaining everything to you, maybe, or yeah, but they're really in their head about it all. But the love is there. They definitely fucking love you, and they're obsessed with you. Right, love you, bye.